setting yourself up for success in the year ahead is one of the best ways to celebrate. So why not do it with food? Here with a traditional New Year's Eve dish is Food Network star, restaurateur, cookbook author, chef Scott Conant. Good to see you, Scott.
Nice to see you. Pleasure. Pleasure. Nice to be back.
We're doing an Italian tradition?
So in Italy on New Year's Eve, it is really a great tradition that lentils represents coins. So that idea, the more you consume, the more coins are going to come to you. And good luck in the new year.
Coins with tomato sauce.
Yeah.
I like
Fabulous.
it.
I mean, nothing wrong with
right?
it. You know what I mean?
Or what do we start
Where
with?
do we begin?
So what you're going to do, Ryan, is you could pull that rosemary off of the stem, right, and take those little needles and chop them up fine for the oil that you're going to...
Fine chopping.
I understand that you've taken classes at CIA.
I have taken class.
Yes, he's in the CIA.
Good. That's
Yes. Did you go to Hyde Park or Greystone?
I did. I went to Hyde Park. Exactly. Yeah.
All right.
Grace,
Provost Erickson, shout out.
I am old enough that Hyde Park wasn't a thing. I mean,
the Greystone wasn't. It wasn't donated yet.
It wasn't donated yet.
Okay,
It's
so
a
we'll finally
gorgeous
chop.
campus, both of them. So you're going to chop that up fine. Kelly, if you can start to saute with some of this olive oil, some garlic, shallots, and a little crushed red pepper, and the chopped rosemary that we have.
You got it.
And what we'll do with that, that's just a great... Well, I'm doing things in the wrong
Should I
container
turn
here.
this up so that it starts?
Yes, let's do
Yes.
that. I put things in the wrong pot, but
That's
you're
okay.
you're doing it the right way.
It all
I'm
works.
screwing it all up.
It's just
So,
TV.
it's
You want the
it's
red
just
pepper
television.
flakes in there as well?
Crushed red pepper in there as well. I happen to like it a little spicy, but
Me too.
so all good. And what we do is we just cook that and caramelize that. Ryan, if you feel like chopping some of those, I understand you call them shallots.
Shallots?
By the way,
I like shallots a lot.
So
he thinks he's very fancy if he says shallots.
I'm not sure it helps.
He also calls it garlic.
Garlic?
Yeah.
Kelly doesn't love garlic. I love garlic. Okay, so we'll chop those. Yeah, okay.
You chop that up fine. And the intention is you want to get this to start to caramelize a little bit.
Okay,
Should
good.
he take, is that
That's an
still?
interesting technique you got there.
Yeah, that's what
Did
they
you learn
teach you
that
at the
at
CIA.
CIA?
He actually learned it at the legal CIA, the law
There you go.
organization.
We can't talk about it.
Can't talk about
yeah.
that.
So I have the lentils already cooked. After after this gets a little bit caramelized and fries up nicely, you want to develop that flavor. The caramelization is bringing out that sweetness of the shallots as well as the garlic.
Garlic.
Beautiful.
Shallots.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so should I add the
Not yet.
lentils?
You want to cook that. You want to cook that for a moment more, and we could talk about something else in the meantime.
Are there different versions of this, Scott?
So this is a vegetarian-vegan version. What you can do is while you're frying up that garlic and shallots, you can add meat inside there if you'd like to. Impossible meat, that could be a thing inside here if you feel like it. I think turkey would work well. I think a little bit of extra broth, if you want to add broth to that, you can make it a soup, which is delicious.
Yeah, which is nice.
You have your rosemary and garlic
all chopped
inside
perfectly.
that pot.
Yeah.
Add it all together. I'm sorry about that. And you could start to make that infused oil.
Okay.
So
Oh, the
what I like
infused,
to
that's
do
great.
with these lentils is finish it with some extra virgin olive oil that's scented with rosemary. So it has a
So that's
really
separate
nice,
in this pot. Got
That's
it.
right. So now you could add the lentils. That's kind of cooked up a little bit.
Great.
All these cooked lentils.
And sorting the lentils is fun for kids.
And do you cook them, or do you just soak them overnight?
We cook them, and yes, sorting the lentils is a thing. That's something that we would have to do is look at the tray, making sure that there's no stones and rocks and something that could break those.
It's an entry-level
God
job
forbid.
in the kitchen.
An entry-level job. I always say that I just didn't have the focus or the interest to do it. So
Right.
That's why it's a kid's. That's why it's a kid's job. And you can add some of this tomato puree to that also.
Yum.
So.
I mean, it's very healthy.
This is very healthy. It's completely vegan. It's vegetarian.
Fantastic.
The best part is the flavor, particularly with that rosemary oil and the caramelized shallots and garlic. It's a beautiful sweetness, and it works really well.
Good
It's a
source
great,
of protein too, right?
Great source of protein. It's a great side dish, but it's also in the restaurants. I serve this as a vegetarian option.
And you've 35 years of experience. This is in your book, this recipe, right?
It is. 35 years.
And I've known you for a few of those years.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So it's time to taste. You pull the cover off those.
Wait, is this one mine?
I think that's yours pre-done.
yours.
Yes,
Yeah.
pre-done.
You just get that beautiful wafting scent.
Yes. And do you add a little olive oil on top?
A little olive oil on top works.
The infused oil. Pick up a copy of Scott's book, Peace, Love, and Pasta. simple and elegant recipes from a chef's home kitchen. KellyandRyan.com for more information. Scott, great to see you, brother. We'll be right back here on Live.
This is delicious.